A turquoise sea, picture-perfect skies. A massive cruise ship cuts through crystalline waters, the Carnival Horizon. Thousands of happy faces. But beneath the glittering deck, in the silence of a cabin, something unspeakable unfolds. An 18-year-old girl, straight A student, cheerleader, volunteer, military recruit. She boarded this ship with dreams. She left it in a body bag. No answers, no closure, no one willing to explain what happened. On November 8, 2025, Anna Keaptainer's story took a turn that shattered her family and exposed the dark underbelly of an industry built on vacation promises and hidden secrets. This is the dark truth. We don't just tell stories. We unravel them. We expose what cruise lines want hidden. We demand answers for families left in the dark. Watch this full investigation into the mysterious death of Anna Keaptainer, the theories surrounding her final hours, and the unanswered questions that scream for justice. Before November 8, 2025, Anna Keaptainer wasn't a case file. She was alive, radiant, and real. In Titusville, Florida, she stood out like sunlight in a quiet coastal town. Anna wasn't just bright, she made people want to be better. A straight A student who never needed pushing, she built her life on discipline and heart, from childhood gymnastics to varsity cheerleading, but her real talent was people. When Anna walked into a room, she lit it up, her family told ABC News. If you were sad, she'd make you laugh. Teachers called her kind-hearted, co-workers called her family. At Aquamart Aquariums, she worked side by side with her team, helping through a building move, perfecting every small detail. She showed up, always. She volunteered in her grandparents' neighborhood, earned her boating license and scuba certification, and lived with genuine curiosity about others. She had that energy, her family said softly. Her smile drew you in. And yet, she wasn't perfect. She was real, and real people carry hidden weight. Just weeks before boarding the Carnival Horizon, Anna shared a TikTok that now feels haunting. It wasn't joyful. It was heavy. On October 30th, 2025, she wrote, "You deserve to be happy, but if it ain't with me, then NVM." Her words hinted at heartbreak, at betrayal quietly endured. I don't know why I've been through what I've been through, but at the end of the day, we're all humans that make mistakes. These weren't the thoughts of someone untouched by pain. They were the confessions of a young woman trying to forgive what still hurt, what was breaking beneath her bright exterior. The family never mentioned depression, but they couldn't see what she hid, the private relationships, the quiet battles. Anna had plans. Graduation in May 2026, military service ahead, a life of purpose. On paper, everything was perfect, but somewhere beneath, something had cracked. Because this is what we never speak of. The achievers who are breaking silently, the givers who quietly lose themselves while making the world brighter. The Carnival Horizon isn't a small boat. It's a floating city. Nearly 4,000 guests, 1,450 crew members, restaurants, theaters, bars, pools, cabins stacked upon cabins, a place designed for escape, for forgetting, for reinvention. Anna boarded with her family, her parents, Chris and Chantel Kepner, and her two younger sisters. This was meant to be a celebration, a moment of joy before the final stretch of high school, a Caribbean dream before military recruitment became her reality. The Horizon sailed from Miami toward Paradise, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cozumel. The route was designed for relaxation, turquoise waters, white sand beaches, the kind of trip that makes memories. But sometime during this voyage, exactly when remains unknown, Anna Keaptainer died. Not peacefully in her sleep, not from natural causes, not from an accident that would be quickly explained. She died in circumstances so mysterious that the moment the ship docked in Miami on November 8, 2025, the FBI boarded immediately, not local police, not cruise ship security, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Think about what that means. Deaths aboard cruise ships are investigated by local authorities. They're treated as tragic accidents or medical emergencies. The FBI only becomes involved when federal maritime jurisdiction is triggered, which means when there's suspected criminal activity, when there's suspected foul play. The ship returned early. Passengers were asked to evacuate their cabins earlier than scheduled. Certain areas were cordoned off. Then, investigators took her body off the ship, and silence fell. Social media claims emerged from other passengers. Some say she was found wrapped in a blanket under her bed with sharp force injuries, suggesting stabbing others claim she fell from a balcony. Still others speculate about overdose, about medical emergency, about accidents. But here's the criminal part. None of these claims have been officially confirmed or denied. The FBI released nothing, no details about foul play, no timeline, no witness statements, no toxicology reports, no findings from the ship's security footage, no medical examiner's report, nothing. The cruise line is not required by law to be transparent. The family must sue to access information. Meanwhile, Anna's body is with authorities. The investigation continues, and the public is left with theories and heartbreak. What happened in that cabin? Was Anna alone? Did someone harm her? Was this an accident? For the Kepner family, every question represents another sleepless night. Every silence represents another layer of pain added to loss. The cruise ship industry is built on one promise: escape. Come aboard and leave your problems behind. Sail into paradise. Forget about the real world. But what happens when darkness follows passengers aboard? What happens when tragedy strikes in international waters? Former FBI Special Agent Nicole Parker explained, "The FBI has jurisdiction to handle cases when a crime occurs in international waters. It's very complex. It falls under what's called special maritime jurisdiction laws. For example, if a cruise departs from Miami, that gives FBI Miami jurisdiction if it's returning in or out of a U.S. cruise port." But here's the problem. While the FBI has jurisdiction, the cruise line controls access. The cruise line controls the security footage. The cruise line controls the scene. The cruise line controls the narrative. Anna Keaptainer's case is not unique. Every year, people die on cruise ships. Some deaths are natural, some are accidents, some are crimes, and many are wrapped in the same silence, the same lack of accountability, the same stonewalling by corporations more interested in protecting their reputation than pursuing truth. The Carnival Horizon continued operating. Other passengers disembarked. The ship sailed again. Business as usual, while Anna's family waits for answers that may never come. In Titusville, a parking spot remains empty. Anna's car sat in the Temple Christian School lot as a makeshift memorial. Parents driving past felt the weight of it. Classmates saw her absence in every hallway. Teacher Mr. Bruner wrote, "Your absence will be felt every day, but your impact and the memories you created will continue to live on in our hearts." But memories aren't answers. They're not explanations. They're not justice. Anna Keaptainer will never graduate. She will never join the military. She will never serve her community in the way she dreamed. She will never fall in love again, hurt again, heal again. She will never get another chance. Her family is left in the dark, not just about what happened, but about where to direct their grief. Should they mourn an accident, a suicide, a crime? They don't know. The authorities won't tell them. This is ambiguous loss. This is a wound that can never fully close because the wound itself remains unexplained. The questions remain. What happened to Anna Keaptainer aboard the Carnival Horizon? Why is the FBI investigating? What are authorities hiding? When will her family get answers? If you have information about Anna Keaptainer's death, contact the FBI Miami Field Office. Demand transparency. Demand accountability. Subscribe to The Dark Truth for more investigations into cases the system wants forgotten. Like this video. Share your thoughts in the comments, and never let these stories fade into silence. Because behind every mystery is a family asking for truth. Behind every victim is a community demanding justice. This is The Dark Truth. We unravel what others want hidden. We'll see you next time.